Peace, y'all. This is Citizen. You know, it's Citizen Daily, the Bible Time Capsule, where we will read this whole Bible front to back live on video, utilizing social networking and technology, just so we always have it for those who might not be able to, you might not be able to read, you might not have the time, or you might not have the Bible. You can just click on the internet. Here I be. I've been getting some emails about not reading enough content, stuff like that. Tranquilo, people. It's a little bit of showmanship, all right? I'm just taking my time, and then as things get going, we might read several times a day. We might go through like 50, 100 pages in a day. You know, be easy. Let's crawl, and then we walk, then we run. All right. So, when we left off on February 12th, woman was just created from a man's rib, and man said he had a friend, and so now we at chapter 3, ta-da, with temptation and the fall. All right, here we go. Now the serpent, more cunning than the beast of the field which the Lord God had made, he said to the woman, did God say, you shall not eat from any tree of the garden? He said that to the woman? The woman was just made. I thought God only told the man not to eat of the tree of knowledge. That was on yesterday's, February 12th. Oh, by the way, this is February 13th, 2013. Lent. Ash Wednesday. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming we're going to find out in here one of these days, maybe next year, whatever, however long it takes us to complete this. But I guess happy Lent to all of y'all people who do that. Continuing right along. All right. You shall not eat of any tree in the garden. The woman answered the serpent, of the fruit of all the trees in the garden we may eat. But of the fruit of the tree of the middle of the garden, God said, you shall not eat. Neither shall you touch it, lest you die. But the serpent said to the woman, no, you shall not die. For God knows that when you eat it, your eyes will be open, and you will. It's like my eyes is closed. Your eyes will be open, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil. He lying, ain't he? Now the woman saw that the tree was good for food, pleasing to the eyes, and desirable for knowledge it would give. She took its fruit and ate it, and also gave some to her husband, and he ate it. Then their eyes were both open, and they realized that they were naked, and they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves covering. Uh-oh, it's getting a little racy in the Bible. When they heard the sound of the Lord God walking in the garden in the cool of day, the man and his wife hid themselves from the Lord among the trees of the garden. So they knew they was already in trouble. But the Lord called the man and said to him, where are you? And he said, I heard you in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, I hid. Then he said, who told you you were naked? I commanded you, my bad, I missed the line. Who told you you were naked? You have eaten from the tree which I commanded you not to eat. The man said, the woman you placed at my side gave me fruit from the tree, and I ate it. Oh, man, snitching on his lady. But I guess it's God. He already knew anyway. Rumor has it. Then the Lord God said to the woman, why have you done this? The woman said, the serpent deceived me, and I ate. Then the Lord God said to the serpent, punishment, the promise of the Redeemer. Now that's in That's italicized, so I don't know how I'm supposed to read that or if that's a separate section. Y'all can comment or tweet or whatever it is y'all like to do on the internet nowadays to school me. But moving right along. Because you have done this, cursed are you among all animals and among all the beasts of the field. On your belly you shall crawl, dust shall you eat all the days of your life. I will put enmity between you and the woman, between your seed and her seed. He shall crush your head, and you shall lie in wait of his heel. To the woman he said, I will make great your distress in childbearing. In pain shall you bring forth children. Well, women, I feel your pain. Well, I don't feel it, but I empathize, but blame the serpent. For your husband shall be your longing, though he have dominion over you. I'm going to leave that alone. And to Adam he said, because you have listened to your wife, and you have eaten of the tree which I commanded you not to eat. Here's what he said to him. Cursed be on the ground because cursed be the ground because of you. In toil shall you eat of it all the days of your life. Thorns and thistles shall it bring forth to you. And you shall eat from plants of the field. In the sweat of your brow you shall eat bread, till you return to the ground, since out of it you were taken. For dust you are, unto dust you shall return. And the man called his wife Eve, because she was the mother of all the living. Okay, italicized again. Adam and Eve expelled from the garden. The Lord God made garments of skin for Adam and his wife and clothed them. No more fig leaves. And he said, indeed, the man has become like one of us, knowing good and evil. And now perhaps he will put forth his hand and take also from the tree of life and eat and live forever. Therefore the Lord God put him out of the Garden of Eden to till the ground from which he was taken. He drove out the man, and at the east Garden of Eden he placed the cherubim, 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 whatever, and the flaming sword, which turned every way to guard the way to the tree of life. All right, we're going to start looking up words and holding up some signs or something. All right, chapter 4. The story of Cain and Abel. The man knew Eve, his wife, and she conceived and born Cain, saying, I have given birth to a man-child with the help of the Lord. And his name is Cain. Not spelled like Citizen Charlie Cain, but C-A-I-N. Later she bore his brother Abel. Not A-B-L-E, A-B-E-L. So we got Cain and Abel. Now Abel was the keeper of flocks, and Cain was the tiller of the soil. In the course of time, Cain brought to the Lord an offering of fruit of the ground. Abel also brought some of the firstlings of his flock with their fat portions. The Lord was pleased with Abel and his offerings. All right, so Cain brought fruit, and Abel brought firstlings of his flock. Okay, fruit and flock. Cain brought the fruit. But for Cain and his offering, he had no regard. Cain was angry and downcast. So I guess God didn't like Cain's fruit. and Cain was very angry and downcast. The Lord said to Cain, "Why are you angry and why are you downcast? If you do well, will you not be accepted? But if you do not do well, will not sin crouch at the door? Its desire is for you, but you must master it." Cain said to his brother Abel, Let us go out into the field. Now when they were in the field, Cain turned against his brother Abel and slew him. Sounded like a Jamaican song. Slew him. Anyway. Then the Lord said to Cain, "Where is your brother Abel?" He answered, "I do not know. Am I my brother's keeper?" Oh, that's a line these movies be moving. I just messed it up. Let me rewind. All right. The Lord said to Cain, "Where is your brother Abel?" He answered, "I do not know. Am I my brother's keeper?" And the Lord said, "What have you done? The voice of your brother's blood cries to me from the ground. And now cursed are you in the soil which has opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. When you will till the soil, it shall not give its fruit to you. A fugitive and a wanderer shall you be on the earth." Cain said to the Lord, "My punishment is too great to bear. You are driving me today from the soil, and from your face I shall be hidden. And I shall be a fugitive and a wanderer on earth, and whoever finds me will kill me." But the Lord said to him, "Not so. Whoever kills Cain shall be punished sevenfold." Then I was thinking about vigilantes and stuff. Sounds like how vigilantes do. Want to take the law into their own hands. You'll be punished sevenfold. Then the Lord gave Cain a token so that no one finding him should kill him. Oh, you want to kill me, man? Oh, I got a token from God. Can't kill me. Then the Lord gave Cain a token so that no one finding him should kill him. And Cain went out from the presence of the Lord and dealt in the land of Nod, N-O-D, to the east of Eden. To the east, my brother, to the east. Cain knew his wife, and she conceived and bore Henoch, H-E-N-O-C-H. Alright, so Cain had a wife, and she had a son, I'm assuming, named Henoch. Cain was the founder of the city, which he named after his son Henoch. To Henoch was born Irad, or Irad, I-R-A-D. So Cain had Henoch after he killed Abel, and Henoch had Irad, not iPad, and Irad became the father of Mahujael. That's M-A-H-U-J-A-E-L. We'll just say Hamujael. And Hamujael, the father of Mathusael, and Mathusael, the father of Lamech, L-A-M-E-C-H, Lamech. Lamech took two wives, the one named Ada and the other named Selah. Ada bore Jabal. He was the forerunner of those who dwell in the tents and have flocks. His brother's name was Jubal, J-U-B-A-L. So Jabal and Jubal. Anyway, he was the forerunner of all who play the harp and flute. So Jabal was the forerunner of those who dwell in tents and have flocks. And his brother Jubal was the forerunner of those who played a harp and the flute. It was Selah who bore Tubal-Cain, the forerunner of those who forged vessels of bronze and iron. The sister of Tubal-Cain was Noema, Noema, Noema. Lamech said to his wives, it's a lot of kids. All right, now, Lamech was the guy who had 2 wives, and his 2 wives had Jebel, Jabal, and Tubal-Cain. All right. And Lamech said to his 2 wives, Ada and Selah, Ada and Selah, hear my voice. Wives of Lamech, give ear to my speech. I kill a man for wounding me, a youth for bruising me. If Cain shall be avenged 7-fold, Lamech 70 times 7-fold. Adam knew his wife again, and she bore a son and called him Seth, saying, God has given me another child in place of Abel, who Cain slew. Seth also had a son who he called Enos, E-N-O-S. At that time, men began to call on the name of the Lord. So we're going to end it right there and pick it up tomorrow on Valentine's Day, on chapter 5. The heading is Adam's Descendants. So everybody have a good day. Absorb all the readings of today. And again, happy Ash Wednesday to those who practice that. And this is Citizen Daily, February 13th, 2013. Peace.